everyone, thanks so much for coming back to my channel, and if this is your first time, hi, I am Natalie and I hope that you'll subscribe and stay a while. So today is a very special edition of my in the fitting room videos. This is going to be very different in the way that I'm actually not going to a fitting room, but more like a studio. I am doing an in the studio fitting with BAACAL. It is a brand I've talked about many times on my channel, but a lot of people have kind of asked questions. What is BAACAL? What are you talking about? How do you spell that? You know, blah, 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 all these different things. Why are they so expensive? Well, I'm taking you inside of Cynthia Vincent, who is the designer, the mastermind behind BAACAL. I'm taking you inside of her studio where we will have a really intimate try on of a bunch of different things, kind of like we would in the fitting room, but we're in the studio. BAACAL is a luxury indie plus size brand. They are a very small operation. Cynthia pretty much does everything herself. They are a higher price point, a luxury price point, due to the materials that they use. A lot of things are sourced, dead stock, vintage. They are sustainable fabrics. She uses sustainable packaging. She pays extremely fair wages to the people that she works with. There is a lot of factor that goes into why the price point is what it is. Just like I will happily go to Forever 21 or buy from Shein or Old Navy, fast fashion, I do want to show the other end of the price spectrum. I believe that plus size people deserve luxury and affordability. And this comes from somebody who can't really just go onto BAACAL.com and purchase everything she wants herself. But I do think it's really important that plus size people know that these items exist. If you are looking for a special item, just like I've talked about with other high-end retailers, that if there is a special item or a very classic item, just something unique, either unique or very classic that you want in your wardrobe, I don't think that investing a chunk of change into it for something that you will literally have the rest of your life is a bad idea. You know, we justify to ourselves to buy $20 coats over and over and over and over and over again when we could have invested $500 10 years ago, still had the same beautiful coat made out of the finest materials by a sustainable brand supporting a small business, and it would still carry us on many years more. This is where I will give the disclaimer. If you aren't into luxury fashion, if you are into a luxury price point, if that is something that is bothersome to you or makes you uncomfortable, I understand. This video may not be for you, but just like I said, I want to show the entire gamut of everything that is available to plus size people, and that includes things that are $5 and things that might be $500. I think that we deserve everything in between and beyond. And as far as try on, I'm not quite sure what she'll have in her studio for me to try on. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be for all of us, and it's going to be very casual. You know, this is a very casual studio space, but this is just more than anything to get brand awareness. I want people to know about this brand. There is such extraordinary care put into creating the items that Cynthia does, and designing and sewing, and the painstaking process of designing a piece of clothing and seeing it from here to on your body is astounding, and that takes a level of talent I don't possess. Yeah, so let's get into her studio. Let's try things on. I will make sure to introduce her, and I hope that she'll give us a little spiel. She's kind of camera shy. She prefers to be behind the camera, you know, and that's her comfort zone. But I'm hoping that she will pop on and say hi, and you know, definitely take us through a lot of the items I'm going to be trying on. But okay, let's get into the studio. First up, I am wearing this beautiful sheer wrap dress. As you can see, my pantaloons underneath, and I have the mastermind herself that is going to go through the garment with us, so I make sure to pay attention to all of the details, if you would not mind.
No, for sure. So Natalie actually has on a size 3, and she wears a 3 because she likes a lot of leg showing.
I do.
For her size, normally you would do a 4, but 3 and 4, because it's a wrap style, you can completely wear it how you want.
Okay, great.
It's still covering your bust. I love that it fits in your shoulders.
It does. Let me get closer up so people can see. I was afraid when I first put it on that my bra was going to show. I'm wearing a very full coverage bra, and it's not. She was able to get that like nice and covered, and like she said, it's fitting legitimately perfect right here at my shoulder, and even the length of the arm. I typically have trouble with lengths of arms because they're too long.
Right.
And so this is beautiful. Like, this is no alteration, nothing fancy here. It's just like it fits beautifully.
And that's the thing about the wrap, is that it does fit a lot of different body types. That's why I consider it a staple, basic, even though it's not basic. It's a beautiful silk chiffon, but it really is one of those all the time, year-round dresses that I think every woman should have in her closet.
Absolutely. And since it's sheer, obviously you can wear this you can wear it open. I've seen somebody kind of wear it more open.
And tied in the front. You can wear it like this with sheer. A lot of women like to wear sort of the onesie underneath.
Okay, yeah.
And then of course your slip. We have the bi-slips coming on the site soon.
Awesome.
And then also your own slip. I mean, I encourage you to use what you have in your wardrobe.
Absolutely. And that way you can, especially you were talking about your slip dress that's coming out. That's something obviously you can pair with this. You can wear it on its own. I love a slip dress moment myself. And I really love like the detail here at the wrist with these beautiful like pearl closures. And as far as your materials, where are like your fabrics? Where do you get your fabrics from?
I try and be as sustainable as possible. So a lot of things you're going to see are from vintage, dead stock, existing stock. I work with everyone that I know and try and find the most beautiful fabrics. Once in a while I will make something because I want to bring you the most beautiful, but I try and do it in the most sustainable way. The other thing you need to know about when you, this wrap dress in particular, and when you are shopping for wrap dresses, you want to make sure there's enough fabric. What's really gorgeous and why you look so beautiful in this is that you have, there's a lot of yardage in this dress. There's probably about 7 yards of fabric. Okay. Which obviously accounts for the cost.
Sure.
But it's also why it's so flattering on so many bodies, why it flows. It's you're not just reaching for it to fit.
Exactly. No, it feels luxurious. This reminds me, this comes in a different colorway as well. It's a green colorway, which reminds me of the iconic J-Lo dress, I think from the Grammys in like the early 2000s.
People say that.
Yes, I love that. No, this is so beautiful. I am comfortable wearing it sheer with just undergarments underneath. But obviously if that doesn't work for your like workplace or your style, wearing something underneath is absolutely an option too. But this is,
you can wear a short slip, you can wear a full length slip.
Absolutely. I love this so much. And you said it's silk chiffon?
It is.
Oh, this is, no, it's just so beautiful. And it's in this beautiful bright fuchsia with the green and like the purpley indigo. I love, oh, and she says I'm wearing a 3. I'm typically a size 22, just in case you don't know, and the 3 fits me really nicely. But if I wanted additional coverage and maybe a little less leg moment, a size 4 would probably be better.
Definitely. And there's only a few left on site, so once this is gone, it's gone.
So hop on.
I think you look stunning in this.
I feel really beautiful. Like, this is the material itself. Obviously it's so hard to communicate what materials feel like over camera. This feels luxurious. That's the only way I can really put it. It feels like silk. I don't know if I've ever worn anything silk chiffon. And so like this just feels like a beautiful formal dress that can be dressed up, dressed down for every day. I love it. Okay, on to the next one.
Great.
All Alrighty, so Miss Beautiful Hope is trying on, and what is the official name of this piece?
It's the Retta Caftan.
The Retta Caftan, and it comes in a bunch of different colors. Hope is wearing obviously like the really beautiful bright fuchsia pink. I wish they had my size on hand. I would love to try it on for y'all, but basically it's got a really dramatic sleeve. And on you, how tall are you, Hope?
I'm a 5'3", and I'm like a 1 or a size 12.
Okay, great. And so this is nice.
This is a 3. I'm wearing it oversized.
Yes. And I probably at a 22 would need a size 4. And so I can't wait until I can get my hands on that. But I love this. I want to show you the different colors that it comes in as well. This bright, fun orange, beautiful green. We have a really bright, like cobalt blue. And then, yep, orange again. I love this. This is absolutely something that can be dressed up or down. You can wear this with trainers and like a canvas tote, running around town, running errands, but then you could really put on some statement jewelry, some heels, exactly to imbibe, if you will. And yeah, just really dress it up. I love this. It's something that's so effortless. You put it on and it's fancy and out the door. Look at you, you're so beautiful.
I'm obsessed.
Alrighty, the next piece that I am trying on is called the Waisted Shirt Dress. This particular one is made out of a linen. She has a couple different fabrics, isn't that right, Cynthia?
Yeah.
I love the linen. I love linen because it's really forgiving. It even like relaxes throughout the day, and I like that it is really, I like the weight of it. I think it fits and flows over my body nicely. There is pockets, which makes my heart happy. And I want to give you a little closer up view of the fabric here. And it does have functional pockets on the front. I have it unbuttoned down to here. Obviously it buttons all the way up. I love this either with no jewelry or just a really simple necklace. I love the length on me. I have the bottom button undone just for some flow, but it can button, and it's hitting me about midi length. I think it's beautiful, fits me super nicely. This is in a size 4, and it's very comfortable. I have lots of room. Get some. And then also it can be worn with your own belt, be worn unbelted. I just want to show y'all, it still cuts so beautifully that even without the belt, it still slightly tapers in at the waist and then comes back out over the hips. I would wear it either way. I think it still looks super, super nice and awesome. Any other fit notes or anything we need to know about it, Cynthia?
You got it, girl. I'm actually wearing the sample in the same dress style, but mine is in a silk CDC print.
I love
But this is my workhorse. I probably wear it more often than I should. This is my work. When I have to look good at work, this is my go-to. I just throw this on.
I love it.
My kid started school today. That's what I'm putting on.
Perfect.
To take her to school.
Because you look polished just even with this. Even if you weren't to accessorize it at all, it looks put together.
Yeah, and
off the rack.
I'm rolled up. I've got my Birks on. It's like one and done.
Right, and that's a good point too. I have it obviously completely all the way down, but you can absolutely roll the sleeves up. Oh, yeah. I love shirt dresses because they can function in so many different ways and so many different environments for you. I wanted to pop on the Anthro exclusive dress really quick. She said that this is a yarn dyed twill and the color is so pretty. I feel like it looks really nice with my skin tone, and this will be exclusive to Anthro, and then afterwards does it go to your website?
No, I produced it
just for Anthro.
But it was within the collection.
This is so beautiful, and it has pockets. I am wearing the size 4 and it fits so beautifully, and like I said, I'm a size 22. I always like to make sure that y'all know what size I am. I tend to like bare neck, so I wear things unbuttoned, but you can absolutely wear it all the way up. And then I wanted to pair this with a coat that Cynthia makes that is so gorgeous. So let me put that on real quick. Okay, so paired the beautiful exclusive Anthro dress with her wool Melton coat. I have this coat in camel, and when I put this coat on for the first time, Cynthia can attest, like my jaw dropped. It really reminds me of like the coolest French girl style. Like, I have never seen a beautiful wool coat in plus size like this, much less as beautifully constructed. And this one is in, you said that it's in a terracotta
pink.
Terracotta pink.
Yeah, the color of the season, and it goes back to all the pieces in the collection.
I love that. So if something as neutral as like a camel is not your jam, or you just want something truly unique, the pink is so beautiful. Y'all, this is something you will literally have the rest of your life. It is that well made and then passed on to your kids. Like, this is timeless. This will never go out of style. And this can absolutely go with so many different types of outfits. Oh, look at that lining. Yeah.
I actually got a lot of call outs from last season about wanting the coat and how great the coat fit. But also that women were complaining that they couldn't put, how do you do this over the shoulder look? I can't do over the shoulder. Katie, can I say Katie?
Sure, yeah.
Katie Serena was like, you can't do coats over the shoulder. Well, ladies, that's because it doesn't fit. So I'm going to show you how gorgeous and chic it looks over the shoulder, because it actually fits you.
I love it. It does. Like, this literally is right exactly where it needs to be. Okay, so she's going to show me how to do that.
There. So the trick when you're doing this look, make sure it's right on your neck, that it's not, say, you want to just zhuzh it always so it's on you.
Are you recording that? Did you get that pro tip? Look at this. Oh my God. I feel like I could walk into any room.
Because you can.
And be like taken seriously. I know that's something that I've talked about on my channel before, about previously the spaces that have been created or excluded plus women. And it's really unique getting to finally find and wear and experience what it's like to have these upper echelon pieces. That did not exist in my world even just a few years ago.
And you can pair them with leggings and a shirt and get that.
Yeah, these are the ASOS pants I talk about all the time. Like my pull on. This is a crop from ASOS. I have just some slide on snake mules, and then with the coat and look at my plain bag, like I could walk into like anywhere.
And that's the thing about the 3/4 coat for the season. It is that third piece.
Yeah.
You throw on.
Third piece
and
is
you're
huge.
dressed.
Yeah, absolutely.
I strongly believe in the third piece. This is the second season. I'm showing it for the second fall, and I expect it to be huge again.
Absolutely. It's something like this. I mean, you've seen. Have you noticed that this ever goes out of style? Like, is that a thing?
Not really.
No.
Not if it's well made.
Especially if you're someone like me that does wear a lot of black, I like incorporating these patterns, and that's why I love animal print so much, because I do wear so much black. And so something like this will always go with what you're wearing if you are someone that does have a more neutral wardrobe. This is another pattern slash colorway that it comes in. It has got, is this black or brown, Cynthia?
It's brown, black, and green.
Brown, black, and green. I want to make sure I'm not leaving out any colors. Okay, I wanted to show y'all this blouse right out of the package, not even steamed, anything. I wanted to show y'all the color is the same as the coat. It's that terracotta pink, but it's got the beautiful like chest pockets with actual functioning flaps and pockets. You know, this is one of those blouses you can wear a bunch of different ways. I am somebody that would absolutely just button a couple and leave the bottom kind of open and flowy. I think I've worn things like that on my channel before. Or obviously completely tucked in. Let's say if I were to imagine this is completely tucked into my pants. As well as you could do a little French tuck action. You could tie it up if you wanted. Button it all the way up and button it all the way down and wear it untucked. Y'all, there's a bunch of different options. Things like this are a staple in a wardrobe. These are what you wear under blazers by themselves, under a pinafore, you know, with trousers, with your jeans, on the weekend, at the office. And you can see the length. I'm wearing the size 4. It is actually, the slit comes down to the length of my arm. Beautiful collar. And same again in this beautiful terracotta pink color. Same as the coat, that terracotta pink. I think this looks so nice with my skin tone. Alrighty, and I tried on right out of the bag the classic pussy bow top. It's in this beautiful army green. On camera, it's coming off a little bit lighter than it is in person. In person, it reminds me of like the color of my eyes. It's a beautiful deep green. I have it here, obviously just undone. I have it tucked in, but obviously you can leave it out, kind of like I had the previous blouse. But I loved this, especially like this is something I would wear to an office. With my really comfy pants that are super comfortable to sit in at the office with my printed mules, and then this top. Are you kidding? Would you mind tying me up?
Sure. And this one, so you know, the fit is a little more fit in the waist and hips versus the other one is a little more A-line.
Right.
So it's a slight different fit for different body types, but this is your classic pussy bow.
Okay.
So when you do your pussy bow, you definitely want to always button your top button so that you get that nice line.
Right.
And then I made this one just a little more slouchy, relaxed. I felt like it was more modern than such an uptight collar. If you see, it's just very loose. It's loosely done.
I love it.
I just felt that was more current.
Look at that. Look at her. And then this with like my camel overcoat kind of over the shoulders. Oh my God, that would look so cool. And here it is paired with this beautiful plaid, and it's like a brown green. Do you call this a brown or a green? It's like a breen.
It's a breen.
It's a breen with the contrasting like orange throughout. But look at this. Look at her. Who is she?
And then stay tuned because I am going to be making belts that can fit all us women.
Statement belts.
Let's see. Go towards the mirror.
Let's see. Okay.
So just to give you an idea, so we're gonna be bringing back the wide belt.
Y'all, here, take me closer to the mirror. There we go. Yep, I want that. I'll be your first customer. Give me that. That is so cool. We need that. Tell me in the comments below, where do you get your statement belts? Because I sure haven't found any. I love. Good idea. Good idea. And Miss Cynthia is showing us one of the dresses that is going to be on Anthropologie's website. So please give us all the deets.
All right. So this is my best-selling blouse from last season, but it's an update. So this is the dress.
Okay.
It has the scarf neck, which you can wear so many ways. I love it just down, and
beautiful.
I just like to go.
That's so cool. That's really chic.
I always call it one and done.
Right.
I threw on some heels so you could see that.
I love it.
But for me, I just love to tie this up. It's in black, so it might be a little hard to see, but for me, I just love this look. It's definitely the look of the season. Everyone's talking about it in all the forecasts. It's really about this big necks, these big bows, but I know that that's not what women always want to wear, so I made sure that it was versatile. You could actually wear it backwards, you can wear it forward. Tell us more about the backwards, because I know that's probably going to confuse people a little bit. I almost didn't want to talk about it, but I fit the arm side so that you could wear it front to back.
That's amazing. So it's like it's really multi looks in one.
It is, yeah. But if you even on the website, you can see I've shown like 7 different ways to wear this.
And I'll make sure to link the website below.
In the top, so you can see it, and obviously it works in the dress too.
Well, you look fantastic. And then there is the beautiful sleeve detail.
So there's a long, it has a long placket with the extra buttons. It's real classic, beautiful vintage details.
I love it. You know your way around a garment, Cynthia.
Well, I do love them.
Look at this.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites.
And what size do you wear, just for reference?
I normally wear a 3. This is a 4.
Okay.
So I pulled all 4s, but I'm feeling like I might wear the 4.
I love it. It looks so chic.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about anything. I can just throw it on. I don't have any of my pinnings on right now, and I feel great.
Yeah.
So who knows? I think I might go into the 4.
I love it. Do you mind if you do a little turnaround for me?
I'd love to.
Let me show you the detail of how this is crafted back here. Beautifully, it lays on the shoulders with some heels, and she was wearing it with her Birks earlier, and it still looks super cute. I love it.
Obviously, here's another way you can wear it. You can double it. You can do the short tie.
I have done this before. I have one of her, or 2 of her scarf neck blouses, and that's what I like to do. I like to double it because I love a high neck.
And it's all about high neck for this next fall season, and it's all about the scarf. So you kind of have it all in this garment.
I love it. It looks so beautiful. Thank you.
Aw, thank you.
You're a great model. And then I wanted to show y'all real quick one of her mesh tops. She has it in 2 different patterns. This really cool like mixed animal print.
You have a
And then yes. And she's done this fun layered look, but we have this floral and it has a black background with the multicolored floral throughout and like some palm leaves.
the tie-dye?
Yeah. On the top.
Oh, and you have a tie-dye too? Okay, make sure to look at the website link down below. But I love this. I'm somebody who would wear this with just my bra underneath exposed. I'm just that kind of lady. But you can obviously wear a little cami underneath this. This can be worn under a blazer, whatever you want. But I love this. I love more fitted tops with kind of flowy bottoms like this. This is so comfy, but it's edgy and I freaking love it. And it's got pops of some lighter blue throughout. So it's like kind of a black and white and a little bit of blue. Love it. And then this is a security tag. But this was the tie-dye, so this bright blue would look so brilliant against so many different skin tones as well. So Cynthia said this is a sneak peek. This is a crochet dress, y'all. Crochet head to toe. This looks so elegant. It's got a beautiful sleeve detail here. I can show you here.
I love how this looks.
I loved it. Look at the neck, like... I already told her I'm gonna steal this for Fashion Week if I can help it. And so I am wearing like navy blue underwear and like a purple bra, but I would wear probably either all black or nude underneath. And it goes all the way to the floor at a perfect length. Let me put on my shoes just to simulate a heel. This looks freaking magical.
And don't you feel amazing in it?
I do. I feel really sexy. Like, I love a high neck. I know it's not everybody's favorite, but this just screams like chic to me.
I think it's a good point because a lot of women have told me that they're really large busted, they don't want to wear high necks, they feel it makes them look large, and it really doesn't, you guys. If it fits you, it's not gonna, it makes you look elegant.
I think so too. And would you mind shooting just so we can make sure we're getting this crochet detail?
You look fantastic. You're red carpet ready, and also
fantastic.
Any... Oh, and we didn't even talk about the reveal, the low back.
Look at that. I probably would not wear my Target bra with it, but...
Right. So obviously this is just a try on. But guys, you could easily do a black bra. You can also do no bra and do your low, if you guys have those, the foundationals that go to your waist.
And even they have like the sticky front bra, you know, things like that. There's a lot of different options now.
I'm a no bra fan.
No bra fan, exactly. I wouldn't want my nippies coming through though. Put that in the video. But yeah, I freaking love this.
And then let me go in close so you can see the pattern. Beautiful. Really gorgeous.
Thank you. You made it. Hello everyone. As you can tell, this is not my normal place for a wrap up. I am currently in New York on work, currently losing my voice, which is fantastic. But I wanted to make sure to do an outro for this video because I cannot express how wonderful of an experience it was to be in the studio with Cynthia, getting to try on all of the BAACAL that I've never gotten to try on before. I said it in my intro and I will say it again in my outro. I understand that this, not only this price range, maybe even the style, or even just the interest in high-end or luxe plus size will not be for everybody. I think that's okay. What I can hope is that you will refrain from negative or mean comments about the brand, about me, about luxury plus size, because it's okay that it exists. You know, there are people who have the privilege of having access to it, and I think that it's okay that it exists for literally all of commercial time. Plus size people have been excluded from the luxury world. You know, thin people have had haute couture designers, they've had luxury options forever, and it's always been okay. But very few options exist for plus, and I think that plus size people deserve it. And you know, as I also said in my intro, I extremely believe in the idea of investing in fewer pieces that will carry you literally the rest of your life. I know that the camel coat that I have from BAACAL will last me the rest of my life, and that will be something that will be in my closet for my kids if I end up having them. You know, that's something that will be passed on. The construction is fantastic. So I wholeheartedly believe in investing, if you have to, in fewer pieces, ones that are timeless or even ones that are very unique and special. It was such an honor to be there with Cynthia, and I know getting to actually be with the designer is a privilege in and of itself. Having her button me up and do the bows how beautifully they need to be, and put my wrists and show me where my shoulders are, that was so lovely. If you have any questions about BAACAL, make sure to check out their Instagram and send them a message. She is so happy to answer any questions to make you feel good about your purchase. This is a wonderful way not only to shop a woman-owned business, to shop a plus-size owned business, something that works with sustainable fashion, something that works with fair wages. Like, it checks all of those boxes, and they will be so happy to answer your questions. Or if you have questions below, I'll try to answer them. And if I can't answer them, we'll get you over to BAACAL on Instagram. So I can't thank you enough for watching. I hope that you loved seeing a little very special, unique peek inside of the studio with her. I cannot recommend the brand enough. I am not paid to love the brand. I just genuinely do, and I feel honored that I got to have that time, and I feel very, very privileged to be able to own some pieces by BAACAL. And like I said, I know I'll have them forever. But thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you'll subscribe and that you'll go over and give BAACAL a like and make some room in your Instagram feed for them. But thank you again, and I will see you next time. Hopefully with a voice next time.